receiver in Android. So basic definition, as you can see, basic definition of the broadcast receiver is written here on the developer website. Android apps can send or receive broadcast messages from Android system and other Android apps similar to the publish subscribe design pattern. So these broadcasts are sent when an event interest occurs. For example, Android system send broadcasts when various system event occurs. So basically it is trying to say that whenever the system sends some broadcast, what do you mean by broadcast? A broadcast is something, uh, is some event like battery change, battery low, battery okay, calling function, or it can be from other applications. One application can send a broadcast and the other application can listen to it. So these are different kind of example of broadcast receivers. We will learn how to create a basic broadcast receiver. Let's create one project. Okay, named as broadcast broadcast receiver. Yeah, receiver. Broadcast receiver. Okay. So we will see step by steps how to create a one receiver and how to register it and how to use the same. So as you can see, the project has been created. We will create a simple class file, new Java class named as my receiver. My receiver. So to make this class as a broadcast receiver, we need to extend this as broadcast receiver. Extend a class, a broadcast receiver. As you can see, there is a red line is coming. That means we need to implement some methods. That is on receive. So what is on receive? On receive is a method which gets invoked whenever a broadcast happens, registered to this broadcast. For example, suppose we have registered a broadcast like an alarm happen or like somebody made a call. Then whenever somebody makes a call, the receiver will receive it and the receive broadcast, and this on receive method will get invoked. So we have created on receive method and we have created a basic broadcast receiver, and we need to register this receiver into a manifest file. So there is a tag called as receiver. We need to add that my receiver into this, and there is one more thing, intent filter. We will learn about this in a bit. Let's go to main activity. So there are, as I said, there are multiple type of broadcasts, an alarm, like boot completed and battery low, and these are the different types of broadcasts. And after this, we can also create our own broadcast, custom broadcasts, what the way we want. So we will create one custom broadcast, and we will see how to call that broadcast from our application. So we will create one function, send broadcast, and we will create one intent equal to new intent and get base context and my receiver dot class. So the intent will know where to go. In this intent, we need to set an action. This action will be our broadcast, the custom broadcast. So for example, we were going to set com.example.custom intent. So this is our custom broadcast, and to send our receiver we need to call one function called as a method called as send broadcast, and in this method we need to pass the intent. So this function will be invoked when we click on the button we are going to create. So let's delete this hello world and let's add one button here at the center of the screen, and let's define its constraints. As you already know that this is a constraint layout, and I personally prefer constraint layout a bit. Let's rename this as send broadcast. So as you can see, we need to send a listener on this, sorry, register a listener on this. We will implement on click listener, and we will as you can see it's asking to implement the methods. So we will going to implement on click. So as you can see, let's create switch case here, v dot get id and r dot sorry case r dot id dot button. Okay, and break, and we will call this function whenever the button gets clicked. Sorry, we will get send broadcast intent. Just rename it. So this will get called whenever we click on the button. And there is one more thing to do. This button btn, we need to register a click listener on button. So first we need to bind this with the layout. We have binded the button, and now let's register a listener. Okay, so we have registered a listener, we have created a button, and we have created one function to create our own broadcast. And let's go to manifest file. So we left here, we need to add the action. So this action name will be our custom intent, because we are creating a custom intent. So this is it. We have registered a receiver here, and we had created a custom intent, a custom broadcast named as com.example.custom intent, and we have registered into manifest, and we have created one function. So let's run this project and let's see how it works. So there is one more thing I think I missed. How will we know that this broadcast has happened? So let's create a toast message. Okay, context, and intent. Let's give one message intent called, and length will be long and dot show. So whenever this function will gets invoked, we will know that the broadcast has happened. So we need to rerun the project again. Okay, let's wait for multiple seconds and this will happen. So as you can see, there is one button we have added into the layout, and we will just click on this, and this intent called toast message will show. This is the expected result. Let's see what happens. As you can see, the intent called has been invoked. So we have created one of our own custom broadcasts. So whenever you want to register any broadcast, you can just directly add that. Whenever you want to receive any broadcast, you can directly add that broadcast here, and you can have multiple of them. So your system will know that and broadcast have been received into the on receive message, sorry, into the on receive method. So that's it for the broadcast receiver. As a beginner, you can learn a basic. This is a basic way to create and receive broadcasts. Thank you.